Hey guys, welcome back to Schofield Studios. And I just watched movie trailers of Love Story and I'm about to review it right now. Let's start. Okay, if you don't know what this is Schofield Studios, the YouTube channel. And today is my first movie review, and I'm very excited because this is a really good movie and I just can't wait to talk about it. Schofield Studios, if a channel can do everything. Now let's begin. Okay, so my first impressions of the film is that I had a blast with it. It was really good. Um, I mean, I really like trailer reactions and trailers, and my favorite part of a movie trailer. Well, not favorite part, but just saying air conditioning, getting ready, being comfortable on your seat while watching movie trailers. And this one was just really good. So it starts with talking about how trailers originated, and that was pretty nice because I had no idea where trailers started. I thought that back then they just used posters, like if there was a poster talking about the Great Train Robbery, that's all the advertisements you get next to a newspaper or something. So yeah, it was pretty nice to know that there was actually movie trailers in the end of the 1920s, and that's where it started. And they started doing it at the end of the movie, not before the movie. They show movie trailers at the end of the movie. That was hard to believe. Uh, it told me a lot of stuff I didn't know about movie trailers, and that's one of the fun things I have with it because it's, to be honest, it's kind of like a bunch of essays put into a movie, and that ain't a bad thing. That's actually pretty different. It's just that sometimes it can get deliberative of how they put it in chapters. I don't know, something about that. I liked it, but um, something about that didn't feel right for a documentary. Also, he talked about another person. Do you remember hearing this voice in the trailers in 70s, 80s, and 90s?
There is a creature alive today that has survived millions of years of evolution.
Yeah, they talked about that voice who showed up in a lot of trailers. So it was really cool hearing who he was. I forgot his name, but they talked a lot about him, and that was great because I had no idea who he was, and he was like in everything. The Terminator trailer, well, all the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies had the trailer with his voice. The Jaws trailer, which I just showed. Horror movies like Halloween, and he was in everything. So they talked about him. That was pretty nice. Oh, before we keep going, fun fact: this was actually directed by a YouTuber who was very famous, talks about a lot of stuff, and he also directs a few movies. So this was one of his first movie I ever saw from him. I actually might want to see more, but um, yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so in the next chapter, they talked about trailer reactions, and that was pretty nice because I actually watch trailer reactions. I don't know why. I just really like watching people go crazy over trailers. And they talked about this one man who cried over a Star Wars trailer, and um, yeah, it wasn't funny, but um, it was just so nice because I actually saw that video, and to see it in a movie that was great. It's like this movie was created for me. Also, they talked about how you used to watch movie trailers. It wasn't just the movie theaters. Normally, they throw around over the internet. Um, and I heard that it took 6 hours to load, and um, I mean 6 hours. So yeah, the film talks a lot about movie trailers that I would want to know, and also a lot of movie trailers are very bad, like the Batman versus Superman trailer, because it spoils the plot, and that's true. Movie trailers that spoil the plot are that one, so they have a whole chapter about that, and it was really good. Okay, is that better? Great. You can see a little bit, so it wasn't just up in my face. Yeah, I think this is a better angle. Alright, so for final thoughts, I just really enjoyed this movie. It's probably one of the best documentaries I ever seen because, well, I just love movie trailers and it was really good, as you should know, because I show my homemade movies that I'm basically a movie buff, so I'm talking about movie trailers. That's something different, original, and really nice. It also came out in perfect timing too. I mean, I was actually thinking of looking for a documentary about movie trailers. That was actually what I want to see. But then I heard that they just made one. That was just perfect timing. But overall, great documentary, solid ideas, solid plot. Um, I just really like this movie. So out of 10, I give it a 9.1. It ain't like the best movie year, it ain't like that, but it's just that it takes a lot of what I like and puts that there. So I gotta give it that. So it's a B plus, and I would give it 91% out of 100. So yeah, I highly recommend that you see this movie if you like movie trailers like me. But if you don't, you might find this pretty boring. I'm then they in the last part, I forgot to say this, but in the last part, the last chapter, they talk about how there's too much movie trailers. I don't really agree with that, but my dad really agreed with that, and you know, then he really liked the movie. So there's something there for everyone. Right, the light's been shining my eyes forever. I mean, it's worth it with the great lighting, but still. So I'm just gonna end it there. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and uh, click the bell down below. And thanks for watching. Also, I just want to say that if you have a different review, if you hate it, you love it, this is just my opinion, alright? So if you have your own opinion, great. You can put it down in the comments down below. I cannot respond to it. I don't choose to, and it's restricted. But I just like to hear what you think. All right. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Schofield Studios, where you're the audience. And cut.